We oftentimes don't refer to Jesus as being a homeless man, but he was. When he was here, he had no place to lay his head, specifically when he was doing his ministry, right? So he grew up in Nazareth, and then when he went out into the world, he was more or less homeless. And one thing that this world rejects is homeless men and women. They're kind of just cast out into, the far ends of society where everybody else can kind of just hang around and have their fun and just simply walk by them on the streets and pretend they don't even exist. The people who you see on the streets oftentimes have the most realist perspectives. They have the most authentic views on the world. And the consequence of maintaining that real perspective is that the world casts you aside because they want to have a more digestible, family-friendly, consumable version to interact with. People don't want to go into an office and have somebody tell them about, the fact that everybody's going to die one day and we're going to stand before a holy God. And people are not going to take lightly to those types of truths. Now, they may say that they do, they may say on the surface that they like the truth, but in reality, their actions and their heart is seeking deception and lies and to fake it, to keep faking it until you make it. So I want to challenge people to see this world with a little bit more of a clearer lens, because the truth has a way of just ruffling feathers. Jesus is the truth, and he ruffled feathers greatly in his ministry, so much so that this world killed him. This world that Jesus came to save killed him. And Jesus did still accomplish his mission because he rose again. He didn't just stay down and stay dead. No, Jesus rose again, and he offers life to anyone who believes in him and follows him. So I want to encourage this world to look at the homeless men and women with a bit more respect, because they are facing the harsh realities of life head on that many just want to reject. Many walk around Manhattan and think to themselves, I can't imagine what it would be like to lose everything, to lose my job, to lose my wife, my house, everything, and be out on the streets like this person. And they don't even want to fathom what that's like, so they just completely just block that off mentally. But they're confronted with that when they see a homeless man right there on the streets in front of them, and they walk right by them. And we all know that Jesus was in fact homeless. So this world is going to reject those types of people greatly, but there's a lot to learn from them as well. I've walked around, the city, and I've heard them talking to themselves, or talking to the McDonald's, or talking to AI, and they're talking about some real things, some perspectives that they have, questioning this government, questioning the state of humanity. They're trying to dig into the truth. And like I'm saying, oftentimes when you dig into the truth, you make an enemy of the world. So ultimately, we want to know that Jesus is the truth. All of us are bound to hell, no matter if you're rich, poor, fat, skinny, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, it doesn't matter. We're all sinners. We're all equally sinners, and we need the blood of Jesus to cover us to get into heaven. It's not a fairy tale. It's not made up. You will die one day, and you will stand before the Father. And I truly hope that you've repented, turned from your sin, and followed Jesus, because that is the only way to heaven, is through Jesus. The blood that covers us, so when we follow him and choose to believe and to follow, his blood covers us. That's the only way to heaven. Doesn't matter who you are, you will die one day. So ultimately, keep hungering after the truth. Have a little bit more compassion for those that society casts away, and ultimately be looking towards what really matters, and that's eternity. Go and follow Jesus.